Pedro, thanks for coming on, man.
No, for sure.
And,
Man.
born and raised in Chicago,
Born and raised, dude.
but now you're in Miami now,
Let's do it.
chasing the dream.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, right?
Yeah. So let's take it back a little bit. Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to school? How'd you get into podcasting and content?
Pretty much just born and raised in Evanston, to make it short. But yeah, I grew up in Evanston to ETHS.
And that's like northwestern area. Yeah, Chicago.
That's the first. So like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, dude, you're not from Chicago." It's the first north side suburb out of Chicago.
Yeah.
But what got me into podcasting, just like, dude, you meet all these people and you just have to question. Like, I'm a psychology major. Well, I graduated with psychology, but also too, like, I was just so curious, like, why the mind works a certain way, why all this doors open in your 20s, right? And that's why I named it In Your 20s. But regardless of that, I'm a big fan of Stop the Grades Make Us the Hand You Shake, and that's what brought me here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, along the path. But that's why I started.
Yeah, we
Curious.
were just talking before the podcast started about how important networking is,
Oh yeah.
especially in podcasting. It's so easy because you have a reason to meet these people, right?
Yeah.
So what's your niche of your podcast? What do you want people to know from your podcast?
So there's no niche. And this is why I love interviewing, because I'm bilingual and I speak fluent Spanish, but also too, I don't care what you really do. So I can go from actors to street interviews to college drunk kids like me, myself, but also entrepreneurs. And I've done it all a mixed niche. But that's what opens the doors, I feel like, in my opinion, to grow your network, but also too, just like, it's fun.
Yeah.
You learn people. You learn something.
You just want to get to know what that person does, no matter what it is.
100%.
Why they do it.
Yeah.
As your psychology major, what in their brain makes them want to do this?
Bro, that's literally why I like love interviewing people. You just open your doors, opens your mind.
Who are some of the coolest people you think you've met? Doesn't have to be the most famous, but just the coolest interviews you've had, and who they are, what they do.
The coolest person I think I've actually interviewed that actually shocked me was Vincent Fisher.
He's got a few 100,000 on Instagram, right?
Yeah. It's not about the following, but it's just he's 23 years old.
Is he 22?
He's 22.
Holy shit! I thought he was like 28. Yeah.
I thought he was like 32. I was like, bro, he's like 6'5", 6'6". I'm like, dang, dude. And then like he's 22. But regardless of that, when you go to Miami and you meet these people, the vocabulary they have, the aura they actually have. I know that's like the weird term, like, oh, no. It's the feeling, the vibe these people had that brings you closer, and just like, this is why you have what you have. Like, I don't have to question why you're in the position you are. He works 24/7, 25/80. For sure, the way he speaks, the way he puts himself, the way he brings himself. You know what I mean? That's one of the coolest people that he taught me, even though he's younger. And bro, he's in a position where I wish to be.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why I'm just like, that's the coolest person I think I've met.
What do you think about the people in Miami? Because there's a bad stigma behind Miami people, saying there are a lot of fake people, fake money out there. What's your opinion?
Miami's great. I like the mindset because everything's quick, right? Here, you got a mix of everything. But I feel like Miami's a great place if you're young, ambitious, and want to be quick and speed. It's very expensive, but hard to go broke.
Yeah.
That's what I love to say. Because there's always someone trying to network. There's always someone that needs someone. There's always someone that wants to start something or someone. You just got to put yourself out there. It's easy to connect.
I feel like if you're willing to put yourself out there, just talk to people, send the DM. Like you said, we have a story about how you met Cousin Jay from Nelk
Yep.
Boys. Go on Instagram Live, message, whatever. And just so we can get in that, if people are wondering how you met Cousin Jay up now.
Cousin Jay?
Yeah.
Just pretty much on TikTok Live. He was on TikTok Live. I was a week fresh in Miami. He was just like, I'm here in Brickell City Center. Come up. I messaged him on TikTok. On Live, I just said, pulling up. He said, okay, in your 20s. I'm waiting for you here. Hold up 10 minutes. Popped up in his chat. People were just saying, Timo Kyle. And then after that, we hung out. We literally filmed the podcast 30 minutes later.
Wow.
Just speed kills. And he was just like, oh, damn. And then I posted that same day, too. Speed. He just saw the quickness. And then a day, we just became boys. Took him to Lala, like I said. And that's it.
That's how you make connections with very
It was that simple.
successful people.
Bro, it was that simple, yeah. Just put yourself out there and be yourself. Like, literally, I feel like you really have to be yourself and authentic.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Now let's take it back to when you started the podcast. Were you still in college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 22 years old.
What was the purpose at that time? Because maybe the purpose has changed to now, but what was the purpose at that time?
Well, I still had a year left to graduate college, right? And I was in a relationship. I think I was 4 years in already at that point. A lot has changed, obviously now, 3 years later, but it's just like we said, the door's open a lot. People say, what are you gonna do after college? Then you see 26-year-old just traveling the world broke. You see 28-year-old in their house doing nothing. But then you see actual 25-year-olds being rich, right? I was 22 at that time. So for me, I was just curious. I'm just like, what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? Why do I want to do it? But just asking so many whys, and that's why I did it. So I just started this podcast, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to use my camera. I wasn't photogenic at all. I didn't know how to do social media at all.
Don't know how to content clipping, nothing.
Absolutely zero. But as everything, you just YouTube University, grind a little bit. That's it.
So from the start, the first year, because you're about 2 or 3 years in now, or
3 years.
3 years in.
Yeah.
The first year, were you just posting long form, or were you posting clips on social media as well?
Bro, I was doing everything. So I was doing long form. I was doing short form. I'll post every day. Like literally, if you go all the way down, I was posting 2-3 times videos a day. Obviously,
Different clips.
different clips, bro. I would go to college campuses and just interview. What's your advice for a 20-year-old? That was my first one. What's your advice? What's your advice? Then I got into like the bar scene with drunk people. Then I go to Champagne, different like.
That's where I went to college. Yeah.
Yo,
I think I may have seen you. Yeah.
maybe I don't know, but we would get obviously hammered, right? But no, those were the things that I would do. I would just start posting, interviewing people. I did everything I could to teach myself because I really love to do this.
Like you started with the live short form, like interviewing in person.
Yeah.
Before you started doing podcasting,
Yeah. Well, I was doing both.
or both at the same time.
Yeah, but podcasting was just so hard. Like I didn't know what to do, what to use. Like now, like look, I come here now. You have a production team. You have these mics, but like 3 years has changed so much. I didn't know what to do. Maneuver. I was 22. I was so new to this. I didn't know what podcast was. Just knew that I like talking to people.
So now you kind of double down on the podcast because you know how to do that.
Yeah.
You make the clips, and you kind of stopped with the in-person stuff, like the mini clips.
A little bit, just like interview people. Yeah.
Because I see, the guys, the Hard Knocks guys.
Yeah.
In Austin, Texas, they're killing it with those little short form
Yeah.
interviews. You ever thought about doing something like that?
I'm always open to pivot.
Or as well, along with your podcast?
Yeah. I mean, like it wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say never because everything, the opportunity's there. There's always room for growth. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I might do like a slight pivot and start doing that too as well.
Mm-hmm. So you've grown your YouTube to 3.3 thousand plus, and Instagram to 12.2 thousand plus. What would you say is your biggest secret to get to that point?
Just consistency, bro. Just literally post. I mean, like obviously some people might see growth within a year, 6 months. Everyone's pace is different. The big majority is just, bro, just be consistent. Like you can tell if someone loves doing what they do or not. Basically, consistency. I don't care what you do, fitness, whatever. If you were very consistent about it, I know you have a passion, and I'm gonna see you like 6 months from now. So literally just post. That's it. Don't care. Figure it out along the way.
So I want you to rank top 3. What's the most important? What's the least important? The quality of the podcast, the quantity of the clips, or the guest you have on? What's the most important to the least?
When you first start,
Or yeah, for someone like me, growing quantity of clips.
just go. Just post.
You don't even think about it. You just have a shitty clip.
Yep, you'll figure it out along the way. 100%. I'm telling you, I'm only 3 years in. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and I'm still fresh and early. I probably set another 5 or 10 to be where I want to be. Maybe 20.
Yeah.
Quantity first. A lot of people might say quality. No. You're fresh. You start post. Get into the habit first of being consistent. Quality comes after time, but you figure it out. Because if you don't know what to do when your producer's not here, you're done. I won't see you in the next 6 months. Because then you're going to rely on someone else.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that. But yeah, that's the most important, quantity.
Okay. And then would you say the size of your guests, like followers, is that pretty important, or how big your guest is, or is it just getting good clips from the guest?
This is a funny one that I was just thinking about 2 months ago. You think the bigger the guest, the better. And that might be cool and all, whatever. But at first, at starting, no, it doesn't matter. Get what you can. But I'm just going to extend this answer. It's how you make the conversation. Look at Joe Rogan. Most of the people he interviews, or Diary of CEO, most of the people he interviews have no following. He just has interesting questions. Obviously, the edits are very interesting. That makes you hook up to the person. Look at that up time, right? He makes you click on someone you don't know, and then you end up doing that. It's all psychological.
But I feel like a lot of these people, they do have, although we may not know them from social media, they are experts in their field.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Regardless of what it is, like they're the top 1% of brain surgeons or whatever it is,
Yes.
they know what they're talking about, so people want to listen.
But that's to the level where it's just like, okay, now you have momentum, right? But at first of starting, it doesn't really matter the size of the gas. You just have to be consistent. Like, that's my answer. Just be consistent.
Yes.
6 months in, if I'm seeing you post every single day, I know you're taking it serious.
Yeah. With what you know now, from being 3 years in, if you had to start over today, would you do it the same? Would you do it different? Or how would you do it different?
I'll do it different.
What would you do?
I think I'll just focus literally on just like, I think first thing is just AI. I knew what AI was back then, but I feel like it just helps you so much. You know how the captions now you can add the captions like that? Dude, the first 5-6 months, I would type captions.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would just do that.
I used to clip a little bit back in the day for an Instagram page I made, and I used to type out everything. And it would take a while, obviously,
That 15-second clip would take like an hour, bro. For me personally.
Yeah.
Now it takes like less than 2 minutes.
It takes you 2 minutes to make a clip.
Yeah. I've done it in front of, well, obviously Jing, but like I step up. Like, I'm telling you, if you see my page, I could do a whole podcast. You can give me the raw edits, raw everything. I'll put it together and have 5 clips within 30 minutes.
Okay, how do you find the clip to make from the long form?
That's funny because like if I'm interviewing you, I'm actually paying attention and I know what my brain just works different. Like, okay,
Can you remember back? You would remember like at this podcast what the best parts of the clip are.
not the best part, but I remember something that's interesting, and I'll go to that timestamp around that time frame, and I'll relook at it, and if it looks interesting, I'll post it. If it goes viral, it goes viral. But if I like it, then I'll post it, right? But that's what I would do. But I usually when I edit, I go from front and then all the way to the finish. I edit, post, edit, post, edit, post. I don't edit the whole thing and then post.
Do you post prior to posting the long form to kind of get everybody hooked on they want to see this podcast?
That's what I do. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm still learning. I'm still very
Seeing what works.
yeah. But I just feel like the game's changing, bro. Everything's just clips related. No one's really gonna look at your full podcast and won't go unless it's like a major guest, right? Like something
Yeah.
really beefy, like oh shoot. But just clips, like streams. No one watches the whole stream. They watch clips. But the game's changing and everything. TikTok. I'm sorry, I'm getting over, but like yeah, bro, it's changing.
What are some like details within clipping that people wouldn't know that like are like secret, like that would help get your clip out there?
I don't think it's secret. It's just like your content sucks if you don't post. Like, well, you just gotta figure out what works or not, like the hooks, right? Like at the beginning, the first 2-3 seconds, like everyone knows this, right? Everyone says it. You just gotta add something pops up, a song, music. Just play with it, but make it your style. Copy someone at first, and then make it something that your style is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you see Diary of a CEO, you see the clips, you're like, but maybe you're not that good at editing. Do what you can to make it similar to them, and add your touch.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
What's your best piece of advice for someone who's not really good at hooking on clips, coming from some random person? I don't know.
So, from a friend?
Yeah, I'm a friend. Coming from a friend, someone who's trying to get good hook-worthy clips for reels. Is it the preparation before the podcast, or how do I get good clips
Literally just look at your clip, edit it.
for reels?
Yeah, literally just put yourself in it. Do what you can, don't think about it. Export it out, save it, do another one. Do like 3 drafts. The best part about this is you can go on YouTube and literally just type in how to make a viral reel. That's all you have to do. Follow along, keep doing repetition. It's like working out.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do it, look at a video, do it, and you'll get better along the way. I'm still doing it too to this day. So I'm like, that would be my answer, just repetition.
Because I saw you had that club promoter
Oh, nailed
on
it. Yeah.
a few guests ago,
Yeah.
and I mean, obviously people love hearing like club stories, girls, Miami, drama.
Yeah.
So you had a few of those clips did really well.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I have multiple that did very well, like all the way in the back. I'm telling you, I'm bilingual. So I have a lot of the market of Spanish. If you're bilingual, I'm gonna say this: if you're bilingual, do double, do whatever. But the market for me, luckily for me, I'm Mexican. When I speak Spanish, that market's so huge. That market's so huge, bro. So it's just like, yeah. I mean, just ask questions. That's it.
Have you ever thought by dubbing or not even dubbing, but just making the captions in Spanish with AI and making a separate podcast account
I've thought about
in
that.
Spanish?
And I'm gonna say this just honestly, it's because I'm a little bit lazy right now.
Yeah. It is a lot of work. Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but I could do that. But I think I saw IG doing that now, like translating. I think it's IG or Facebook.
Yes, they do it for you or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. It shoots it out and dubs it or whatever.
I was looking at my notes, saying it and then translating in Spanish. I was like, I'm putting Spanish.
Yeah. Now, you do this. This is your full time kind of thing. You do podcast clipping. How do you monetize your podcast? And do you clip for other people as well?
Yeah. So it's funny because at the beginning, I think a year and a half, I was making no money. Right. So like recently, I just started making like okay, like great money, not great money, but like okay money. But yeah, you just clip for other people. I mean, one thing I always say is Chicago, there's such a talented market, but they don't pay. Or maybe I'm just not looking at the right market. But in Miami, people have the money, so you just go up to them, set your standard point, they'll pay you that, and that's your base rate right there. Based on what someone offers you, just good money. That's my base right there. That's how you figure it out. But there's a lot of ways to monetize. You can monetize by clipping. You can monetize by shouting out someone. You can monetize by. There's so many ways to monetize it. But like TikTok right now monetizes me, pays me okay, not that much. But
If you don't mind, how much roughly does TikTok for how many followers do you have on TikTok?
22.5K right now currently.
Roughly, if you can, because I'm just I don't know. I couldn't even.
So it depends. So like I'm still figuring this out too as well because I had one video that only had 50K views, but I made like $500 off of it, right? And then
Also, one video.
yeah. So it's just like I don't know if it's like they're looking at the full. Like I'm saying, I'm new to this too as well, or maybe I'm just new to it, looking at it analytically.
Well, what does it say? The pay-per-view.
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to learn what it is. So it's like the PP or whatever pay-per-view, the CRM. Like I'm trying to figure this out too as well because there's dudes that just pay lower but has more views.
Yeah.
So it's like, do they look throughout like the whole video? Like I'm still learning as well, but
Does it show you how much you get paid per video, or is it all in one?
it's like per video. It shows you like when people drop off, all that stuff, and then per video. But then
What's the most you get on one video?
uh,
And how many views did it get?
I think it was one Los de la Joven. So that one, it was a Spanish one. He's a really known musician here. He's in California right now. Shout out Marco. He's making it big right now. I think his was 1 million around currently, or 1.4 million. I think that one made me 1,300.
Is TikTok still paying that kind of money for clips?
That's not even a lot, man. I mean, I feel like TikTok was paying way more back like a couple of years ago. So that's what I'm trying to figure out because there's some videos that gets like I told you, 50Ks and it pays me like 500, but then I have one that gets me 200K, but pays me maybe like 40.
Do you get paid with the other platforms? Instagram, YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
What do you post on as well?
Everything. So I post on X, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, bro.
What do you focus on the most? What's your most important platforms? Everybody, wow, 3.
Every single one.
Or what would you say does the best? Which platforms?
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok just like, bro, it's like literally it's just Coco Melon kids on it.
Yeah.
Right, but it's PG-13, so you have to be very careful because I've got strikes on it. So yeah, so it's like if you want to do IG has become less restrictive. So if you want to put more like rated R stuff, post on IG. But TikTok it's more like PG-13, so it's like there. But you can go more viral on TikTok.
Will you post some stuff on Instagram that you don't post on TikTok? Because
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like TikTok's still the king of clips. Although, because I'm older, I don't like it as much because there's a lot of like brain rot on it. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of rot.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think Instagram's a little more like, I don't want to say funnier, but also like more sophisticated.
Well, don't say you're a little older because we're the same age.
No, not you. I'm saying we both are kind of like older.
We are older. We are older.
Yeah, like
No, I know what you mean.
Would you say you usually watch TikTok or Instagram Reels more?
This is funny. I actually watch more IG Reels.
Yeah, same here. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like once you get older, you start watching IG Reels more.
Yeah.
TikTok, I feel like it's more like
Braid,
you know,
more braid.
they're out like
more
12 to like 21.
Like I see more about Andrew Tate on like TikTok, and then IG it's like how to lose this much weight, how to like get your running better, how to get your physique better. You know,
Yeah.
I guess the algorithm what you watch, but like
Yeah.
TikTok is more like mindset.
Have you ever thought of making a page like, for example, someone who's very controversial right now, who I actually went to high school with, Nick Fuentes, we were talking about earlier. Have you ever thought about making like a page, like a lot of these guys do will take these really controversial people, make a page on TikTok, just make clips from their videos, and make a lot of money from it. Like there's nothing to do with who the guy is.
Yeah.
It's about just making the money from the clips. Do you think have you ever thought about doing something like that?
So I've done a lot of stuff, right? So a lot of people just say, yo, make up like a backup page. I do have another page. Make a backup page because if you do post something controversial, and if it gets blocked or like, let's just say they just shadow ban or like just take away that page, that extra page is going to go away. You know, that makes sense. I haven't made an extra page just for to post clips like that. I just post under my main, but I do get strikes on it because I made videos. I literally made a video of make fun test like a couple days ago and it took off. I was strike.
Yeah, I saw one of those. Do you try to stay away though from a lot of those controversial things?
Not to get striked, yeah, but like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm an open book. Like,
Because that's what gets the views. Right?
well, not even just gets the views. It's just like for me, I'm just really interested in just knowing. You know what I mean? Like, make fun is from here. I don't agree everything he says. I'm not gonna lie to you to be like sugarcoated, right? But you know what I mean? Like, human, like, why?
Yeah. Well, what advice would you give to someone like myself who wants to try to get these higher level guests on my podcast, but I don't really have the platform to, ask too much for people. So what would you do?
Oh, dude, what I did, I just DM, hustle. I'm nowhere near. No, like a lot of people do say, like you had some good guests. You have to shoot a lot of DMs and go every single day, show up. Why would you want to hire someone, right? Like that's how you have to look at it. Why would you want to be on their platform, right? You always have to look at it like that. Consistency. It's consistency. It's like I literally believe, and Gary Vee said this too as well. Like following doesn't matter no more. Followers don't matter no more. It's all about like because your page can get mixed up with someone that's already 500K views, right, on YouTube Shorts. Same thing with the algorithm on TikTok. Your page is getting mixed up with the following count. It doesn't matter if followers no more. It's just the check. It's like the check mark. Everyone has check mark now because you can pay it now. Now, so many people are having like more than 100K followers too as well. It's the quality of the content, but also to how consistent you are, like how hardworking you are, right? And I feel like a lot of people that hopped on my podcast always says, one, bro, you're a very good question. Like, because I don't write questions. I'm off the rip.
I saw that. I tried that my first 2 episodes, and I was a little new to podcasting, but I'm like, I need to prepare a little bit.
No, everyone's different,
Yeah.
right? Everyone's different. But like the thing is, that's one thing they tell me. Second is just like, bro, you post so many times, but you're doing all this, and I do it right on the spot. So I feel like people are like, okay, he takes it serious.
Yeah.
That's what gets people on it.
Yeah, and it's a skill. I mean, you seem like a great talker. You have the skill of asking questions. I'm still kind of learning
Yeah.
to that, but
No, you'll get there, bro. Like, if you're gonna do something, be the best at it.
that's it.
Yeah, just be the best. Have the faith.
So you now live in Miami,
Yeah.
and you left Chicago. What made you move? Well, obviously you can get into it, but what made you move? And strategic, personal, like what was the main reason you wanted to move?
One, free will. Second, I love Miami. I did my first podcast ever was in Miami.
You flew there for a guest.
First ever. Me, my boy Herson, and Dexter. Yeah. First podcast ever. I didn't even think about it. I just reached out to Michelle Carrillo. Okay, let's do it. I didn't think she thought I was gonna go over there. Literally that next 2 days, I showed her, screenshot her the ticket, going in. No idea how to edit. No idea how to use camera. No idea. I had no idea what to do. Went there, raw dog it. It's horrible. Still on YouTube. One camera, mics that we didn't, garage band. Went, did it. That's it.
Did you book a studio or did you bring your own camera?
Bring my own stuff.
Oh, these are your boys you went with, helped you, and
Yeah.
well,
We got kind of, yeah. But I brought like cheap stuff. Literally, like all my equipment was less than like $100, and I used GarageBand to record it.
wow.
My first podcast was Miami. From there, I fell in love. Miami. I don't know why. I've been to Cali. I've been to different places, but Miami.
Would you go down there like and do 5 at once? Or would you go down every time you wanted to do podcasts? You just flew down.
No. I only did it once there.
Oh.
But that was my first one. First one ever was Miami. First one. But that's why I fell in love with Miami. And it's just a mindset, bro. I don't know. Like I've always talked about it that past 2 years. I'm gonna move to Miami. This past year, literally last October, I just said I'm gonna move to Miami this summer. Well, past summer.
Did you move with anybody or by
I
yourself?
don't know anyone, bro.
Iron Brickle?
No, Edgewater.
Oh, that's just north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where literally everyone lives. That's where Vincent lives. Yeah.
That's where Hidden Studios is, right?
They're in Brickell.
Oh, they're in Brickle.
They're literally in the heart of Brickell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun spot.
Shout out Hidden Studios, best studios in Miami.
What is the biggest differences between Miami and Chicago?
Everything.
Besides the weather.
Oh, of course. Chicago's the most talented city. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you haven't been here? You haven't been here?" I personally think Chicago has so much talent because obviously we have the people to back it up that came out of Chicago.
What do you mean talent? Like
Bro, like Kanye West, all these like musicians, podcasters, content
actors,
creators.
stuff like this.
There's so many people coming out of Chicago. I just don't know what it is. People can say we don't help each other, or people can say maybe there's opportunities elsewhere. I just don't know what's clicking. Or maybe people just don't want to connect. I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. And
It's too cold to leave and get to know people.
100%. Well, that's in the winter, maybe. But I've talked about this since the start of my podcast. And in Miami, it's just a quick pace. Like I said, bro, you can meet someone that's worth $100K, a famous person. They will talk to you. I've never had a bad interaction in Miami.
I guess what comes to mind for me is the people in Miami like showing off their wealth, meeting people, networking, being like, going to the nice dinners, going to the beach parties, stuff like that. And I feel like in Chicago, people kind of keep to themselves. They keep the wealth to themselves. They don't flaunt as much as people in Miami do. Is that kind of what you think? Like the vibe of the people are different.
Well, that's what we know Miami for, right? Even before I even moved to Miami or even visited Miami, it's to flaunt. It's paradise, right? You see the movies make it out of it, right? Scarface, right? And in Chicago, it's more quiet money, old money, right? More diverse. You won't see a Ferrari there, but there's Ferraris out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, like people are wealthy out here. I just feel like it's just more, I don't know, more calm. But Chicago's amazing.
What's something you can get in Miami but can't get at Chicago? And what's something you can get at Chicago but can't get in Miami?
Chicago, you can get something in Chicago which you can't find in Miami.
That's not a beef. It's not a beef sandwich. Or...
Well, no, it's not gonna be. Well, food. Chicago food's better than Miami. Miami, yeah, 100%. But Chicago, I just feel like the authenticity. Miami, like you said, a lot of people are flaunty, right? But like sometimes, I don't know, you're in that mindset, you're fake it till you make it. But like a lot of people do want to screw other people over. I'm still new to it. But in Chicago, then, I don't know, I feel like we're more authentic. We're more friendly.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never had a bad experience in Miami, no matter what food it is. But Chicago, I just feel like people just straight up. I think.
Yeah. What about Miami that you can't find in Chicago? Or what's something great about Miami that you won't find in Chicago?
This is controversial. I say ego. And I only say that because I feel like if you want to collab with someone or connect with someone, it's so much easier compared to Chicago.
You say people, there's less ego when it comes to people asking other people to collab with them?
I feel like it's the ego where it's just like, what does he have that's going to benefit me, right? So it's like, for example, Cousin Jay has so much to win. Or, no, I mean, so much to lose because he's like, who am I? No one. He was a part of Nelk. Is a part of Nelk. And the thing is, it's like, he's done so much and traveled so much. Why would we want to interview a random kid for doing it 3 years to someone doing it for 10? Film for Salim, did Nelk, like, why? That's the point.
Yeah.
Maybe he put his ego aside, gave me a shot, interviewed, he liked how I did, he liked my personality. That's it.
Has there been other people like that have kind of,
yeah,
I guess, took a step down and spoke with you because of their status is just so high,
Bro, like I've met Kikito there. So many people, bro. Like I like top of my head, so many people in Miami.
Any crazy Miami stories from your past 6 months? Like just meeting someone or going to the club, you saw some crazy stuff, something.
Well, I go to the gym Omega. Everyone goes there. So like all the no boys go there. On top of that, like Brad Proud goes there, Bradley Crowd goes there. Everyone goes there. Like you see all these famous celebrities just go there. YouTubers. I've met Bobby. I forgot her last name. She's the one that filmed Drake. Or the
podcast.
Yeah. She was just casually there, and I'm telling you, you just meet these crazy people. Ashton Hall, Togi, a lot of people.
How would you describe Miami's nightlife? Do you go out a lot?
No, no more. That's the thing. I'm so disciplined in my craft. I don't go out in Miami. I haven't drank in Miami once.
Since you've been there, you haven't gone out once.
Nope. People know me. Well, they haven't re-met me now, but like, past 5 years, I don't really do anything. But I need more. So it's just like.
Did you drink in college? Like.
Yeah, bro. I was crazy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, the people that knew me back in Evanston in college, bro, I was like fucking crazy. But I did everything. I let it out of my system. If you can't control like your bro, if you can't control what you consume in your body or stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? I don't think you're meant to be successful. Put that aside. Because your youth is, you're not going to have that forever. Like I said, and let's go say cocaine. I don't know why. But what's it called? But a lot of people do cocaine over there in Miami. But it's like you go to Miami, like you just said, the nightlife's crazy and we get lost in the sauce. But then also too, like there's community fitness groups and people that actually just want to connect.
Running clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, just choose.
Also, I was gonna ask you. Totally forgot about this. You're doing like a series where you just run every day.
Yeah.
You're running like marathons every day.
Yeah, bro.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I did the Chicago Marathon last year. I did 26 miles, and I was just like, could not run for 3 days after. You're doing 20 miles on a whim, just like on a regular Monday, like Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you run like every day, right?
Every single day.
Like, what do you average? Like 18 miles?
It's like for the week, maybe like 70, 80.
Or per day, over the span of
I
the
don't
week.
even know, man. Like 10 miles minimum. It's 10 miles minimum, but today, like today's 15. Yesterday was 15. The day before was like 20. I don't know, bro. Like I'm telling you, for me, running, I just figured out the past 5 years that I'm good at it. Who knows if I could have gone to the Olympics? A lot of people say. But like I said, this is the point of their 20s. This is the point of why I do this, because you figure yourself out, but also figure out other people. And hanging out with certain people, it's like I said, I was a douchebag, bro. Not a douchebag, but I partied a lot. I was in a frat. I did this. We had fake IDs. You're from Chicago, you understand. McGee's just got shut down, and we were there every single time. I'm not gonna expose these other bars, else you guys gonna be shut down too. But like, there's comes to a point where you just have to really just, bro, focus and just do your craft. And that's what I'm doing in Miami. I'm just like, if I can't control my urges, what am I doing here?
So you do have urges to go out. Do people ask you to come out?
Yeah. A lot of people are just like, let's go to a bar, let's go to this, New Year's Eve, let's do Thanksgiving, let's do that. And I'm just like, if I go out, it depends if I'm disciplined enough or like the urges. What do I have to do tomorrow? I got 10 clips to put tomorrow. I still got to run 10 miles. I got to interview this person. I can't go out today. So you put that aside. This is what I like to say. The bar's going to be open 24/7. The clubs are going to be open 24/7. We're 25, right? That bar that we went, we were 18. That's still running right now, maybe, hopefully. But the bar's still the same. Our energy's not.
Yeah.
And in the next 5 years, that bar's, the club is still going to be there. The women's still going to stay the same age. Our energy's not. Our vision's not.
So your mentality is, I'm young, I have the energy, I'm gonna work my ass off for the next 5-10 years.
Of course.
Then maybe I'll dabble in the fun stuff.
Not maybe, I will. Like, I'm open to it. I'm not a person who's like, oh, I don't drink no more. No, bro. Like, I'm so focused in this because I love what I do. I've sacrificed so much for this. I love it. That fun stuff can happen any time of the day. It's only been 6 months, so I'm just like, just logging a little bit more, and that's it.
What's your goal with your podcast and your clipping business? Or do you have other businesses you want to start? What's your future 5-10 years from now?
Podcast, I want to be the best interviewer in the world of all time. I said that with everything in my heart. I'm not going to stop till I do.
Like, you want to have like a Diver Kit or the Diver CEO Chris Williamson kind of type podcast.
That
Where,
podcast,
like,
but I vision it to be like, I like do like a series. Like, I want to be maybe, I don't know how TV's going to work in the future because TV's dying. But like Netflix is buying out other companies, YouTube's buying out that. Like, that's what we watch. TV doesn't make sense. DirecTV, forget that. Maybe Netflix reaches out and be like, Pedro, I want to do a 2-season with you. What's your show? We'll line up your guest, maybe, or you find your guest. Okay, this some amount. But I want to be number one because I can host, I can interview, I can translate, I do it all.
You speak very well. You're very, your words are very clear when you speak.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's something I'm working on, is being more clear.
You'll get there, bro. I always tell people, why not you, bro? Like, seriously, I'm not going to be this guru, whatever. Like, literally, if you're going to do something, be the best at it. There's no competition. It's only, like, collaboration. This is why, like, I'm here. I'm just like, bro, it's so sick. There's another podcast here in Chicago. And, like, dude, without a doubt, if you're going to do it, it's like, stay consistent. Post every single day. I don't care if you're tired. It's like working out, bro. Like, right, you're fit. I'm fit. I run every day. I'm pretty sure you work out every day and do what you need to do. Do it. Right? Like, I love that, bro. Like, it just hypes me up. I'm just like, bro, there's another podcaster too. I hope you fucking kill it. And from Chicago. Who knows, in like 5 years, I fucking see you in Dubai, and I'm just like, yo, bro. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Who knows? But that's the thing. I'm just like, that's it, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun doing this kind of stuff, like we talked about before the podcast, networking. Because I'm not really making anything from this right now, but it's the networking, meeting people, and learning from very smart entrepreneurs, visionaries. You know.
Yeah.
The best part. Who is your dream guest on your podcast?
Dana White.
Why?
Because he never quit. It took him 20 years to make. The people, UFC has become very popular the past 4 years after COVID. He had to grind 20 years for that. I know his background story, whatever, right? And I know he made no profit like the first 10 years. even when he was making a profit, he was gonna go bankrupt. He just didn't care. He continued. Now he's a multi-billionaire. You know what I mean? He just didn't care, and he keeps opening more companies. I don't know, he just has a demon mindset. And it's like I said, like, you really have to be next to that person to actually go to that next level. Like, energy attracts, bro.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're with certain people,
You're not too far from Dana, I feel like, because you know Cousin Jay. He knows the Nuck Boys.
Yeah.
Nuck Boys are great friends with him.
well, you have to be realistic too. But like, I like that because you don't know who's gonna lead you to the next person. You don't know what opportunity. They know what can come down here in Chicago. I don't know, and we just chop it up. Who knows? Up to him. But that's my dream guess.
Like, I saw that there's this guy on Instagram who makes videos. He's like connecting George Washington to Mike Tyson. He'll like figure out how they're connected.
Yeah.
So I think there's a thing out there. It's like you're connected by everyone in the world by 6 people. I don't know if you heard of that.
No, but I like that.
But you don't realize how close you are to getting to that door or getting to that podcast,
Yep.
until you're there.
Yep.
Which is great. I heard this one thing. I forgot who said it, but someone asked me, and I was just reiterating what they said. Someone asked me, like, how do you be successful? And it's actually pretty simple. I kind of realized it's literally just being consistent, like you said,
Yeah.
at whatever you're doing, and getting a little better every day.
Yeah.
Because that stacks on top of each other, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, the thing is, it's like, my dad's a chef, so like I know what hard work is because he purposely would always put me in positions I hated. And to do anything, bro, you just, like I said, you just have to have the faith. You have to. It's not cockiness, it's confidence. If you don't believe in yourself and don't watch what you say, like if you told me right now, oh, what if it just doesn't work out this podcast? Like if you just told me that right now, I'm just like, in my mind, if I was a better friend with you, I'd just be like, bro, just quit. Like you're not gonna make it. Why? Because you're saying stuff that hasn't happened. So you're saying words out of your mouth there. It's like for you to lose already.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Right? Repeat to me. I wouldn't see you as cock if you told me I'm gonna be number one. I want to be number one, right? But if you told me you want to be number one, bro, that's great. Because it's that energy, bro. Like you're just gonna do whatever, right? So like what you say, it's what's gonna happen, bro. Like you attract that energy, the confidence. So you have to have the confidence too, but also too, like, just don't be soft. Don't be soft. Consistency. I don't know. Like that's the major thing I always tell people. Because I lost over 100 pounds from 2018 or from 2016 to 2019.
Wow.
So I know what hard work it is. I know what consistency is. It's you put in the work, you get the results. I'm not having the results I want in my podcast, but I thank God every day that I'm better where I am than I was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but obviously, it's tough to balance being grateful for where you're at, but also not being happy where you're at either.
Yeah.
So how do you balance that? Being grateful, but not wanting more. How do you balance that?
I'm still learning that. I don't enjoy everything that I'm doing. Like when I could be filming right now Dana White and I just feel like I can do better. I don't know why it is that I think that. I don't know. I'm learning too, just like you. Her question, I can't answer that. I might be doing a lot to certain people that I really in my heart feel like I can be doing twice or 3 times more. And that's something that I'm still battling with, where I'm just like, bro, chill, but I can't. I gotta do it because someone else is gonna take it for you, right? Because it's just like, it's like how Dana White says, or like Mark Cuban, you're not willing to do it, someone else will. You don't do it, someone else will.
Yeah. What does success look like to you, then, if you have that mindset? Because if you can always get better, what's the pinnacle? What are you working toward? What's the success?
Yeah. So my success is just like, dude, just waking up and say no to anything you really don't want to do. That's my success, right? It's like when you say, what's your heaven looking like, right? Could be with like 10 Barbies, you know what I mean? You're not in a penthouse, with the boys, whatever.
Like that's fits with like.
Exactly. Oh, no, exactly. But like, seriously, like with success, it's like, for me, it's just like me waking up and just be like, it's a Tuesday. I get to run at 10 a.m. I don't have to interview someone I don't want to. Depending of the following, depending how big they are, whatever. I think that's success, where it's just like, I don't really have to do anything because I don't want to. Or I don't need to do anything. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the success I want. That's how I see success.
For sure.
Because I feel like money is the tool. You don't want money. You want what gets you the thing.
The free when your money gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What do you charge what do you charge people to do clips for them? And how do you do customized packages and how you kind of do that?
So honestly, when I first started doing it, I did it for musician groups here. I did it for one group, La Reserva, like a Mexican regional band, and I would just clip them. I'll follow them, clip them. They'll pay for like my travel. We went to the Grammys, the Billboards, California, stuff like that. So that opened doors for me. So thank you for that. Met a lot of cool people, and they were paying me at that point $350 a month, right? So that was, like I said, whatever you do, it's like your base rate. That was a month.
Is this camera work and clipping? Or
Yeah, this was camera. I just
color off your camera?
Yeah, but keep in mind it was fun because like you would drink for free, eat for free, travel pretty much for free. You're just there, and we were already boys, so it's like I don't know if you know what corridos are or like Mexican region music.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
it's literally you just play it. It's like a party, and it's like 2 a.m. You go to gig after gig. It's like a rock star lifestyle. I don't know how to explain. It's crazy. My Mexican people, my Latino people, it's a rock star lifestyle. I couldn't do that. Like, I give them props because, like, dude, they're giving me bottles, they're giving me drinks, the clubs give you stuff, but that's how I started. But to answer your question, it's just packages. So it's like, that's how you make it more consistent, and then you can just see more legit. TJ are legit. But, yeah, it's just, like, do your packages what works for you. You know what I mean? Like, now you can just ask GPT, like, it's whatever. Like, before I tell you I'm going to give you a number, I just ask you, like, what's your price point, like what are you thinking, how much do you have to spend, and based off your like I have $1,000 to spend, I try to do you a good package, right? So but like I'm not gonna do extra work either. No, I'm not at that point, bro. I'm focusing on my podcast. But that's pretty much just the clipping. Like I don't make that much money off the clippers, but if someone asks me for it because they know I'm quick, I'll just be like, hey, like 500, 800, depending what they're working with and what they want.
How do you acquire customers for that?
DM. Either DM or request. Like literally like that. Like Gene. Hey bro, like there's some people that needs clipping. If you want to, bro, you can reach out to them. Okay. You just be or just friends. People know me already. I do this. I do every single thing on my podcast.
How many people do you consistently clip for?
Well, currently right now, just 4. Okay. So it's not a lot, right? I use a lot of AI to it's a time consuming. If you've edited your reels, I'm sure you have. It's so time consuming.
I used to make my own reels back in the day.
See?
So now I have these guys kind of consistent with it, but yeah.
There you go. It's like I said, to build like a successful business, because I'm still learning, if you don't know the in and outs and can't do it yourself, you're going to fail. Restaurant, no matter what business, you got to do it yourself. Because if something goes south, like if an employee walks out on you, what are you going to do? Shut down the restaurant? No, you buckle up, double down, get to it, bro.
Yeah.
Learn. I don't know what to do. My guest coming in 20 minutes. That's happened to me before. YouTube it. Figure it out.
If you don't know how to do everything within your business, you're gonna be
just good
at one.
Yeah, cook, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to double down. Don't rely on no one. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's your best friend, your brother. Do it yourself.
How important is AI to you, and what do you use AI for with your clipping?
Very, very important, bro. Very like AI is like literally everything within the business, like sending out emails, like how Gene has it all. You know how once you're done with the podcast, he emails you right away. You guys, AI, like click for click. With clipping, like Opus Clips is a good start.
That's how I started.
Yeah, that's how you start. I do that too sometimes when I'm just like I just want to push out more on my page so people can see my face. Open AI clips, thumbnail creators, bro. You can play around with it. Banana, I think, or Banana Nana. It's AI creates images. It's not that sophisticated, but if you play around with it, bro, it's crazy. You just have to learn how to prompt, which could be another business. Like be a prompter for other businesses that people don't know what to insert. Like you can't just say draw me SpongeBob. Make SpongeBob look at me at a camera viewpoint 5 feet away from the camera, whatever, and then the bikini bottom in the back with a cinematic mood.
It's crazy how specific you have to be to get.
Yeah. But that could be another side gig too that I was thinking about. But like, yeah, AI is very important, bro. Super important.
And is there anything else, any other piece of advice you'd give to someone starting out in business and life in their 20s, someone entering their 20s?
This is the youngest where we're going to be. I always say this is the youngest where we're going to be. So take action now, because if you don't do it, someone else will. I'm big on that. And then second, business. I went to Miami also to learn business, because I'm not that savvy and I'm not scared to say it. I'm not that savvy in business, but I want to learn, right? So, and I ask a lot of questions. But the number one thing I would just be like, just stay consistent and don't let other people's opinions of you become your reality. Because once comments get to you, once someone else, your friend, says something to you, whatever, bro, like, you're done.
You know how I think about that? If you let someone, or if you let someone who's got a comment about you get to you, they got their own shit they're doing.
Yeah.
They got their own shit they're worried about.
Yeah.
They can make a comment, but at the end of the day, they forget about it within a second.
Yeah.
Like, because they got their own shit they're going to figure out. So why would I think about them making that comment, you know?
Yeah. It's like people forget about it. It's like, I forget this effect. It's like, I forget what it was. My boy told me this 2 years when I did these street interviews in the city of Chicago. There's this one time where I just wasn't feeling it. I was actually nervous. There was like a shit ton of people. I don't know what it was. Can I curse?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, there was just like so many people, and I was just like, I got nervous for the first time. I don't get nervous. I'm like, this is me. I don't care what you think of me. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do whatever. I know where I'm gonna go, and like, so I don't know. You just like, bro. You know, after like, I think he said like the average within 5 minutes, the human forgets whatever. Doesn't matter how important it was. Like within 5 minutes, there's another topic in your breaths, like in your head.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy because right now you asked me a question 15 minutes ago and I forgot about it. I'm currently stuck in this question, and then maybe your boy asked me another question. You know what I mean? Like you forget about it until we don't, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, I don't know. That answers your question.
And the ultimate thing to think about is that we're all going to die one day.
We're all gonna die, bro. So it's like you gotta pick up your camera. It's like how I interviewed Stephen Joe the other day. Dude, if you see him on TikTok, he went up to like literally Tank Davis, said, "You trying to catch a fade?" To Tank Davis. Tank Davis just looked at him crazy.
One of the best boxers.
One of the best,
of our
bro.
time, yeah.
His hands are registered to kill. Like, bro, he can kill you with one hand.
It's assault if he punches you, or it's assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah,
It's assault with a deadly weapon.
It is.
If he punches you, and that's serious. Yeah.
He went up to a young thug, told him, "I'm gonna snatch your chain." He went up to all, bro, like he just Jack Doherty snatched your chain, like. But then when you meet him, he's just so. There's just something about it, like I said, there's a reason why you're in the position you are, because he knows everything's strategical. He's himself and he's having fun with it. He's making money off of it.
Yeah.
It's everything's strategical. That's what I'm learning right now, right? And yeah, bro, just don't care, right? Like if you mess up this podcast and this clip doesn't come out, I personally wouldn't be mad because I understand it. It's hard, bro. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But also too, it's just like, don't care, bro. Like be yourself. Like be yourself, be authentic. I feel like and have fun. Cause then it'll just be like, oh, I gotta interview. I gotta do this.
Life's about limiting the regrets you're gonna have by the end of it. I feel like
What's life without a risk? What's life without a risk? Like seriously, like
the biggest risk is not taking any.
yeah.
Like, the biggest risk is not doing the thing you wanted to do. That's the biggest risk.
Yeah.
The biggest risk is living just a super normal cookie cutter life. I feel like.
Yeah,
Right.
You're a prison within yourself in your head. If you limit yourself of your beliefs, bro, it's like, I feel like it's such a prison. You see, it's not to talk bad, but it's like, you go on the train, you go talk to these people, and a lot of people are so negative. Just like, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have gone pro. Could have. To do it now. Oh, but I'm 27. If I go back to college, okay. When you're 32 and I ask you again, why did you go to college? You say, oh, I should have gone at 27 when you told me. Oh, I should have started. If I lost weight last 2025 and started my strict diet, I would have been skinny now for 2026. Oh, maybe I'll start at 2020. I'll start on New Year's Eve. Maybe I'll lose that balance again. Right? You know what I mean? Like, people are not consistent and don't do what they say. And they're scared what people think. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, do it now. Like, why be scared, bro?
You know what I tell people who complain a lot like that? Either shut up or do something about it. You have two options. That's it. Either stop complaining or do something about it.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing either, so you're kind of just stuck in this middle ground, doing nothing. And you're just in a loop of just complain, which does nothing.
Yeah.
I did that.
It's like how you said you used to look at TikTok a lot, and now since you're older, you look at IG, right? So you'd say time changes stuff.
Yeah.
Right now we're 25, and I might ask you, would you go back to do your master's or PhD, whatever? You might be like, or let's just say you didn't finish your bachelor's. And if I ask you, yo, would you go back? The average person would be like, oh, I feel kind of awkward because I'm a little older. He's 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, right? Not that far away, but people think like that. And I'm just like, why would you care, bro? This is for you. You're paying your tuition. Are they putting tuition money in your pocket? You know, right? And people just have this tendency of just like, it's too late. It's too late. It's normal. We're humans. But it's like, no, it's not. You know, it's going to be too late when you're actually sick, right? Because like right now we're asked, you know what we ask right now in our age? We want wealth. We want pain. We want to be the best, whatever it is. But once you're sick, you only ask for one thing: help.
Mm-hmm. So what do people think about when they're have the flu in their bed? Oh, I wish I was healthy. I wish I was Oh shit, fine, which would throw thin her if said that.
And there's people our age, bro, that luckily, I mean, not luckily, but like unfortunately, they have cancer, they have all these different stuff. They don't have a leg. It's
Dude, it's never that bad.
Yeah.
It is never that bad.
yeah.
I think.
And we have the ability to move. We have the ability to speak. We have the ability to travel. I don't know. I just say it like that, but I just feel like you're gonna take the risk, man.
I think Andrew Tate said this once, which is it's kind of funny, but it's not really funny. He said, if you have an issue, if you're complaining about something, and you can convince a cancer patient on their deathbed to feel bad, fine, feel bad. If not, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that? Which is like the way he says stuff. Obviously, I don't agree with everything he says.
Yeah.
The way he says stuff kind of comes off aggressive, arrogant. But a lot of the stuff, if you really like push that stuff away, it does kind of have meaning behind it.
The mindset part.
Yeah.
It's like another topic too. It's like you might have a niche because you asked me earlier, like, what's your niche? I'm not scared to go political and have people see like, oh, whenever you do this, I'm like, I don't care because I'm being myself and I'm having fun. Then it's my platform.
Yeah.
But then again, also too, like I've interviewed a religion guy that's a Santeria. I don't know, you know what that is? It's a group. It's like people see it as dark magic, but I interviewed him, right? I'm telling you, it's like a different niche. It's different stuff to learn. Stuff like, oh shoot, that's scary. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm not scared to like balance everything and like pivot.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, like you said, like Andrew Tate, you mentioned him. I don't agree with everything he says, but he has a great mindset. He just, for me, how I see it and what I listen to, it's like how to level yourself up, how to get in best shape. That women stuff and all that stuff. First, I think it's a troll.
Yeah.
He got famous off of it. People can say what they want. Maybe there's people that do agree with that.
Yeah. If I always say, if I didn't care about how which I don't care about how people look at me, but I also don't want to look like a screw up. Not like screw up, but like I don't look like an idiot on the internet.
Yeah.
Obviously, because like I do care about not being like, saying stupid stuff like Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes say to get clicks.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of like half the stuff they say that's like controversial or the misogyny they say, I don't think he really believes that stuff, but he says it to get clicks. Says it to get famous.
Right.
Which he achieved his goal.
Yeah.
He put out all of his like funny, like some stuff's funny, some stuff's really dark, but he put out a lot of stuff and it got clicks, and that's what he wanted. Now he's even more rich than he was before.
100%. At that level, yeah, everything's right now just to make money for him, become more powerful. It's like, let me ask you, it's like, what do you want to do with this podcast, right? Like, genuinely, like, what do you want to do with this podcast right now? Since you're only like, you're 7 months in. That's not bad, bro. Like, a lot of people quit after like 2 episodes.
So the first thing, it's funny, I've never been asked, like someone asking me a question.
Yeah.
Like, so I think number one, like I said before, networking, meeting people. And number two is learning from experts within, because my niche, I guess, is business, sales, philosophy.
Sure.
So I like to learn about business, how people operate their businesses, how they operate sales funnels, how they run sales teams, and their mindset, philosophy in general. If I can make money from this, that's just a bonus.
Yeah.
I'm happy where I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day. So I operate on the mindset where I just want to get 1% better every day. Every month I kind of review my podcast, my clips, everything, and see what I can improve on.
Yeah.
And execute that. And just, if you do that for a long enough period of time, and I told myself when I started this, I am not going to stop for 2 years. Then I can decide if I want to quit.
Okay.
2 years I'm going to give it at least. Because nothing good came in just a short period of time unless you got really lucky. That's kind of what I would say.
I like that. Fair. No.
Like, even if I see like the success you're having, if I see that, I'll see that as a success and get going, because you're doing very well with your podcast.
Good. There's always better to do. Yeah.
But there's always better. But I do see reaching a level like you're at right now as much success.
That's fair. No, that's
If
fair.
I can get to that level, I'd be very happy.
You will. Like I said, like just throw yourself out there. You will. And that's the thing. It's like you asked me earlier. It's like, what's your success, right? It could be totally different to mine.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing I love, because I'm just like, now I'm learning, now I'm picking your brain, because I'm just like, dang, okay, like, why did you get into podcasting?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's cool. So, and then you have that goal for yourself. So,
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if this podcast actually like subscriber and follower wise goes nowhere, I have these meaningful connections with people like you in Miami, like these people in different cities, different businesses. If I need assistance for something or whatever, I ask someone to call, you know?
Well, it's like this. Are you scared of being judged? I've had a lot of criticism already, but the thing is, it's like, in any business, if you're scared of being judged in anything, it doesn't have to be podcasting. Mostly for us, we have to be on social media. And a lot of people can look at it. I don't think you're going to make it, bro. No. I don't think you're going to make it. Like, in any business, you have soft skin. I don't think you're going to do it. I say this to anyone. And if people have said it to me, they're just like, do you think those comments are earning you now? Ooh, you get 100 comments when your comments are earning you now? You're not going to make it in the big leagues.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to make it in the big leagues.
Which I see, you know, I think of what I'm doing is like good because I'm, like I said, networking, learning from people. I think what I'm doing is like a good thing for my personal development and growth.
For sure.
So whatever anybody says, like, who cares? Because I know this deep down, this is what's good, you know? And also the person behind the phone sending a message, what are they doing? Tell me what you're doing. Tell me if you're doing better than me, and maybe I'll listen to you. Yeah. But if you're not even trying to improve yourself, whatever, you know.
It's fair. And it's going to sound really bad, but I feel like it's just like us humans. It's just like, it's like you said, when I meet these people and I see them in comments or someone I know, I look at their life in front of mine, right? After 23, the Irish person let themselves go. We're 25 and bro, you're fit. I'm fit. We're taking care of ourselves. Like, we're not living off that college ramen noodles, the majority of us. So we're choosing to go to the gym and choosing to stay in shape. Right? Other people don't. They still, yo, let me rip that bong, bro. I'm like, yo, chill, bro.
Yeah.
All right, maybe once I no, but like seriously, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell a lot by a person. So I just compare them, just like, we're the same age. You're not him no more, bro. You gain like 20 pounds. Relax.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're actually, it doesn't matter if you started 2-3 months ago. Yo, go. It's like the reason why you started this. Like I said, vision. You don't lose if you don't quit. I really truly believe it.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, you might get your lucky day tomorrow. It's like you said, like Tate, right? It's like, your lucky day is just showing up every day. You can't miss your lucky day if you show up every day. That's why I post every day. There might be that one video that just changed your life. Connects to one person.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah. What was the most amount of followers you got from one video? Like, is there like one big video that's like crazy? You just gained a bunch of followers?
That's not that easy. It's just like I'm telling you with the witchcraft stuff or whatever. That one's crazy, bro. Bro, I've had the most amount of weird interactions. I could show you my phone because I can't say it here. People would write me paragraphs, emails, DMs of their story. It's so cool, bro. People are, you could probably block this because they're probably gonna demonetize or whatever. Like there's people saying, oh, I got raped. My kids have gotten raped. Can you please help me? Can you please send me that person's number? My parents want to kill me. Like, I've had all these paragraphs of like witchcraft. I swear, bro. I had this on my phone. There's even been like even minors, like females and males, like they're like, I'm so sorry. My dad's doing this to me, and I want to hurt him, but spiritually. Okay, and I'm like, what?
Wait, can you explain this whole witchcraft thing?
Dude, oh my god, bro. Like, we can get another funnel of this, but like, dude, it's really crazy. Like, this high demand of people, like, curiosity of this witchcraft. I can show you. It's on my TikTok. It's done. Every single video is done, like, over 100K. Every single one. I posted, like, 30 because I stood so well. And it's the highest YouTube one I have. Hopeful. YouTube podcast. Get that 2 shows with him. Bro, it's...
Oh, this guy does witchcraft.
Like, he can do witchcraft. But it's, like, black magic and white magic.
So what is witchcraft? I don't really understand.
So his religion is Palo Mayombe, so it's like a Santeria stuff, right? So it's like, it started at, I guess, like in Haiti, whatever. So it's like, it's crazy because his setup, he has like a pot and there's an actual dead body in there.
In a pot?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Wait, how big? An actual dead body?
Yeah, bro. Like, it's called a muerto. So like pieces of bones in there.
Oh,
I swear, bro. Like, this is so crazy to me, bro. Like, there's pieces of bones in there, like rituals and stuff, and he can read your future. Like, it's a lot spiritually.
So why were people DMing you, emailing you for help?
To get in contact with him.
So he can help?
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro. I'm telling you. Look, how many people I do this? I can't show people because I'm telling you a lot. But so many people would email me, bro. It's
like, how? My question is, like, someone's asking you, oh, this minor's emailing you like, oh, I want to hurt my dad, but spiritually, what does that mean?
I don't. When it's someone minor or something, I don't like. I just read it and then don't. But a lot of these people are just like, it's like the request. I don't like. How do you do readings? Like, there's more. Like a lot of these people are just like, "Hi, I would like to do it. Consider like with the Santeria things. I'm interested. Cheated on me after 25 years. What a good solution. She has put a spell on him for what? They're in Mexico. Like all this. Like,
Oh my God.
or some I didn't even open. How I do a love spell done. I opened some. Buenas tardes, viejon. And
People are asking for love spells to like get them like, I want this person to fall in love with me.
Yeah.
Like for the love spell.
How can you consulta? So if you told me, so if you can tell me spell work or something has been put on me, because bro, it's bro, I don't even know, bro. It's crazy, but it's a high demand in that. I don't know what it is. Like people are curious.
So you got a lot of followers and views from that.
I think one video got me like 1K followers, one video, bro, and it's still consistent to this day.
Wow.
So it's crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna.
Because this stuff all kind of builds on itself. Because you can get a video from like weeks ago that starts popping off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
from weeks ago. You know.
So this is what I'm telling you about. Like social media is changing. So it's like it doesn't matter they're following them more. It's what trends. You know what I mean? Like right now we can be talking about, let's just say for example, who's not relevant anymore. Let's just say Johnny Depp, right? We talk about Johnny Depp. 6 months later, Johnny Depp's another lawsuit with his ex-wife, with Amber Heard. That video will blow up. You know what I mean? Like that's happening to.
Especially if your hashtag says like Johnny Depp. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Where the algorithm can grab that and say like, oh, let's push this out.
100%. I don't know why, but that's it. It's trending now. It's all, yeah, it's all what trends. It's like what people say. It's like now you get following, not teaching. What did I see? You don't get a following or people to follow you teaching someone that you learn from someone else. You get a following or like a fan base based off what you're doing currently and figuring it out. I don't know. That's what Alex Morsey said. Now that makes sense, but don't quote me on that. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just weird. We're ending into a weird era in social media, where it's just like now it's all live stream.
I heard live streaming is very big now, right? And then clipping from the live streams, we see it all the time.
It's just podcast is the best marketing, bro. Podcast is marketing. You funnel, you meet people. That's it.
So some people say podcast is kind of the old way of doing things. How do you say to combat that? What do you say?
It's no comebacking, bro. Like all the people I interviewed, just like they want to get on podcasts. This is politically, but why do you think majority of these political figures go on podcasts or movie actors go on podcasts to promote their stuff? Just podcasts. They don't have to do anything else no more. It's just podcasts and then 50 clips come out of it.
Because you can grab all the clips from.
Let's go. It's promotion. If you go any way, you promote yourself, promote the podcast. Great way to put yourself out there. Depending on the person you're on the podcast, let's be able to put 2 clips. That's it. For me, I guess they benefit more because I needed to grow, get more, but I post 15 to 20 to 30. So it's just like, bro, it's all beneficial.
Yeah.
Podcasts, you can play with it so many ways.
So I bring up Hormozy every single episode because he ties a lot in with like the kind of podcast I have, sales, business.
Yeah.
So I think he pivoted from doing these like, he would do these videos with scripts, pre-made charts and stuff like that. Now what he does is he goes in live, does Q&As, and dives into those topics that people ask him live on the internet, and then he'll take those, make YouTube videos from them. The clips. If he's like talking about something that you can make a 5-minute video on, he'll make that. Clip it for YouTube, whatever. But like you said, if you do like a 2-hour podcast, you can get like 50 good clips from that, you know?
Yeah. What I'm learning right now, and you should do too, I'm in this course right now, but he's on Logan's Paul producer.
I've been seeing him all the time on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Simon's course.
I repost him. Yeah, but seriously, it's legit. Like
Maybe it's because you were posting. That's probably why.
Yeah, I'm reposting him so much because like, bro, like I don't want to gatekeep. Like, it's only he raised the price. I paid $49 a month. Now he raised it to $80 or $85. Bro, he's very handsome.
Is it worth it?
Bro, 100%. For $49, 100%. He has that social proof. That's Logan Paul's producer. Like he manages himself.
You know what I thought when I saw that? I'm like, well, he's got Logan Paul as his host. Of course he's gonna get views. Like, what did he really do?
Wait, the thing is, his podcast had no views. He changed everything. Like analytically boosted his.
Like Logan Paul's did it?
Yeah, like literally, some does he changed everything. Like literally, what he did, his format, he changed the game. Like what we see now, Logan Paul's podcast doing so successful. Like the guest doesn't matter no more. It's what you do with it. It's how you disguise it. Yes, like it's Logan Paul. It's gonna get clicks, views, and stuff. But to keep it alive and get a new follower, like a new page and all that stuff, like bro, like you still do consistency.
Yeah.
So it's like it teaches you how to do like editing, trial reels. It's anything you ask me, it's in that package, and it saved me a ton of time. And I've been doing this 3 years consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hands on. I talked to Caleb personally. Yeah, I know him personally. But no, I would really invest in that. Instead of finding that $49 picture that you're gonna spend and within those 20 minutes, invest in that. That's why it's like I have respect for people saying, or people ask me, "You pay $200 for your gym membership, bro? You spend $200 with
A bar.
yeah, in a bar, and you go home dry. You're not taking shorty home." So I'm just like, bro, like who's anyone gonna wake up with a hungover, eat that dirty food? Like, come on, $200 a month, and you spend it in a day.
Yeah.
Even that with these prices, bro, the bars don't even charge it no more. So
$30 for a mixed drink.
it's all POV. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's all POV. So I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, you had that when we talked about earlier. You had the promoter on the Miami order. If you get like a guy like that who's got a lot of funny stories and talks about like girls and like what people like to hear about, although he doesn't have a crazy amount of followers on Instagram, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I assume he doesn't have hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands.
goes
He
viral.
did very well.
Yeah.
like you had a few clips that did 100,000 plus.
It's the topics, but also to how you edit it. Like I said, like I had this business owner here in Chicago, like a Mexican business owner, he had no social media. Every clip did over 100K, based off the topics I brought up, the clips I brought off. Like literally, it's right there on my TikTok. Quality wasn't even that good. You know, it was okay, but not better than like the quality here in jeans. I'm telling you, it's like you figure it out along the way, like what works, what doesn't. But you also have your own style.
Do you, when you make your clips, sometimes do you take? So you have your whole clip, right? You kind of go deeper into the actual clip to find where he says something funny. Put that at the start, and then start the clip. To add a hook to get the hook from it.
Sometimes what I like to do,
Or do you do the question first? Like, how does that?
it depends the topic. So what I usually do, it's like the first within the 3 seconds, I put in like a video. So like, let's just say we're talking about, let's just say you mentioned Logan Paul. I'll put the first 2 seconds of you saying Logan Paul, and then I'll put a clip of Logan Paul maybe knocking out Mayweather or fighting Mayweather, and I just keep the viewer like hooked for some reason. It just does well. And then after that 3-second video of Logan Paul, continue the conversation, and then change the angle to me. You know what I mean? Like the first 7 seconds, I'm trying to make it quick transitions, and it does well.
Yeah.
For me personally, but also to the topic.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. You gotta play with it, bro. It's fun, but it's a lot of work.
If you could tell your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Don't spend all that money on Busch Light. Bro, the amount of money I would have right now if I did not go out to the bar every single day on like tequila, $1 Tequila Tuesdays, whatever, bro. Like, I could buy a house. I could have bought a house at 21. Like, bro, like we always joke around with that, but yeah, no. But a real advice, it's like I said, don't let other people's opinions become your reality. Because when you're at that such young age, even people now, even older than us, they battle of like those insecurities of what people think. It's a majority too wise in your 20s. But yeah, like I would tell, like, bro, relax. Don't care.
Awesome. Where can people find you?
In your 20s, in 20s officials, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Feed Finder too. No, I'm kidding. But what's it called? YouTube, In Your 20s Show, Apple, Spotify, In Your 20s Show. So, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, Pedro, thank you for the podcast.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Likewise.